Want to know the secret to keeping your franchise ahead of the game? In today's video, I'll be sharing the 5 essential tips for franchisors to update that franchise disclosure document, also known as the FDD. But before we dive into the details, make sure to click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our valuable updates. Let's get started. Number 1, you got to develop an FDD process timeline. So create a detailed timeline with your team as well as your legal counsel to ensure all activities are done so you get that franchise disclosure document out to prospective franchise candidates in a timely manner. You've really got to be organized to avoid any disruptions that might occur in the franchise sales process. Number 2, strategic review of agreements and policies. Do a strategic review of the current franchise agreement, the FDD, as well as the operations manual. Make sure they reflect any changes in the law, as well as address any current legal issues and trends. In terms of legal items, could be recent court decisions, legislation, updates by the FTC or similar bodies. You need to keep abreast of those because it might impact your franchise disclosure document and related documents. What's essential to review in the updated franchise disclosure document? Reading an updated franchise disclosure document, also FDD, is crucial because it ensures legal compliance and provides potential franchisees with a comprehensive understanding of the franchise opportunity. At Vetted Biz, we recently launched our FDD marketplace featuring 1,700 franchise disclosure documents over the last few years. For those that are Vetted Biz members, you get access to all the FDD documents. I invite you to check it out. Now let's continue on to tip 3. Know your deadlines. Federal law requires FDD updates are within 120 days after the fiscal year end of your franchise brand. State registrations must be renewed annually, and deadlines vary state by state. Keep in mind, not all states are required to have your franchise disclosure document registered. Failure to meet deadlines can lead to legal violations and hinder franchise sales. We've covered a few different franchise systems that sold franchises not being registered in states, such as Minnesota, where you have to register your franchise disclosure document before you start selling franchises. Tip 4, contact your outside auditor, that accountant, earlier in the process. Item 21 at the FDD requires an updated audited financials. Late audits are the primary reason for missed deadlines. Make sure your auditor understands that filing deadlines are fixed by law, and a late audit can cost you franchise sales, valuable franchisees. Tip 5, compile annual updates for the FDD. Even in cases where the franchisor is not making any program changes requiring modification of the franchise agreement, all franchisors must update certain FDD information, including franchise seller disclosure forms, as well as current franchisees and former franchisees that left the system in the prior reporting period. Hope you found this video informational. We've gone through a few different videos on the FDD. I hope you check that out on our YouTube channel.